Welcome back, guys, to Unapologetic Voices. You're tuned in listening to Kyle Elio Torres and my beautiful co-host, Thomas Tripp. We're about to run it down and continue from our last session. Hope you guys enjoy any of this. If you do, you know the spiel. Shoot that like, shoot that comment. Hit us up on our email at unapologeticvoices1@gmail.com. Thank you guys for listening. Let's get started.
So we were talking about it this week about how we liked a certain type of game.
Like game genre style.
Because we were talking about endings.
Yeah.
We hate choice games where it doesn't affect the ending.
The ending doesn't matter.
Yeah, it literally is the same every time. How I was saying how I like to play games that are, like full RPGs, like Skyrim, Red Dead Redemption, Mass Effect.
Which, great games.
Oh my god, amazing. Amazing, with multiple different endings. But we were talking about, like, The Last of Us, where, yeah, you make these moral choices in the game, and you do follow a linear path.
Yeah.
But the ending's always the same. It doesn't matter what you choose, which I kind of like. I would love if there were more games that were like, what you do actually matters. And then you said Telltale Games, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Brother.
I think it would be really good to play with you.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I have two games on my computer that I have only played. I played the first story, but not all the way. I didn't finish it.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Telltale story.
I'm rock hard right now.
Right? It's pretty much a game where you and one other person has to play. You play as one half of the story. I play as one half of the story.
Oh, like Brothers? That one game where like you share a controller, but it's split screen, like that.
Yes and no.
Okay.
We are.
Give it to me.
So I'm going to tell you the first scene.
Yeah.
Right. We are the camera that follows people around.
Okay.
You follow a different person. I follow a different person. We are not those characters, but we see what they see or what they could see.
What the fuck?
Right.
Okay.
So. Me and you don't necessarily see the same thing, even when we're in the same scenes, which is crazy to say, right? But in this instance, I think, the newest one is called Little Hope or something like that. I haven't played it. Apparently, it's a fucking amazing. It's a 10 out of 10 game.
Okay.
But there are choices in the world where you have to make, right? You're on this ship. You start off as two sailors, and these sailors are going crazy. They're both going crazy at the same time. So everything you see is completely different from what I see. And we're trying to make sure that they don't do the wrong thing. Right?
It sounds insane.
It is so fucking crazy.
Never heard of what you're talking about.
I want you to understand what happened to me.
Okay.
I played this game with my baby cousin. And you know Martin. Or baby Martin. And
Martin.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. You're there.
You said Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
We're in America.
Go
ahead.
Okay. So what I'm just gonna ruin the first, like, this is the prologue.
Go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
Ruin
this!
Yeah.
Not things I'm actually interested in.
Yeah.
Continue.
You run around and you start looking at them, and at first me and him are seeing the same shit. He's clearly looking at this guy. They're best friends.
Okay.
And stuff starts happening. The ship is like sinking. The ship's damaged somehow. Something's going on. Red alarms are beeping. Everybody's like, holy shit, we gotta get going. We gotta do this. They're under attack or something, right? And you and your boy are like back to back. We gotta go. And we're not controlling them. We're watching them.
Is it like the game Escape, like the prison game? You know what I'm talking about? Where they break out of prison?
No.
Okay.
So you just make the choices of
this is not making sense to
you
me.
Make the choices of the scene, and the scene plays out.
Okay.
That's what it does.
Okay.
But what ends up happening is, as time goes, like, you'll go, this guy, just tell him to reload. I gotta shoot, right? So I'm at the fucking spot shooting at people, and my boy is hiding in the corner reloading his gun real quick because he needs to reload. And then I'm like, fuck, I'm going to have to reload, but it's not giving me that option yet, right? So his partner starts shooting, and then my guy automatically reloads because he knows he's supposed to do that now because he has to, right? The next scene that goes over, their room gets flooded with like something. They get split up, right? And I'm like, dude, fuck, I'm stuck going I'm in a chat with this guy telling baby exactly what's happening.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, there's something big on our fucking boat. Like, I see it fucking chasing something. Like, and like someone, like, there's blood everywhere in the next room. It looks like carnage happened, right? I'm like, holy fuck, what's going on? And then, like, my character, like, we hear the creature coming towards us. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta run. And, like, I look to the side and I see it. It's like this big monster, but it's, like, blurry, so it's hard to see. So I fucking run into this room. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I stand at the door ready to shoot and kill? Or do I hide? And I was like, well, this is a monster. I clearly saw the carnage that it did. It killed everybody. I'm going to fucking hide. Fuck it. I see this little closet. It's like a, not a closet. It's one of those like little lockers, right? I see it and I'm like, oh, I'm going to hide in that locker. And I open the locker and the guy's like, there's not a lot of room in here. What should I do? And then it gives you the option to like close the locker, turn around and fight, or scrunch down as best as you can and get in that locker, right? And the whole time it's like heartbeat. It's really intense. The monster's coming. You hear its footsteps. You hear the door opening. And then boom, I get inside the fucking thing. I close the door and all I hear is fucking baby. Because, like, I'm freaking out, right? Like, my guy's lost all his shit. And baby is like, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on. All this shit's happening. Dude, I just saw a fucking child. And then I was like, what are you going to do? And he's like, I don't know, but I'm going to follow the child.
It sounds like some crazy Lovecraftian, like, shit.
He follows the child, and he tells me, hey, this child just ran into this locker. I'm going to fucking light him up.
What?
And I'm like, he ran into a locker. What do you mean light him up? And then I was like, wait, that's me. And then all I see is the scene, me getting shot with a fucking gun, and I get
he was the monster in your screen?
He was the monster on my screen.
That's so weird.
And that's
a crazy game concept.
He fucking killed me.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah.
That's like super Lovecraftian.
I want you to know it's so intense.
Yeah.
But you can play. Apparently, there are multiple endings. The very
love that,
dude.
Already in.
There's the flawless ending where you can save everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has to die.
Right.
There's the bad ending where everybody dies, and then there's the you save certain people and you win with those certain people
for sure. Like Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
But this seems a little more.
Shit just happens
and multiplayer,
and you have to try your best.
I want to look it up real quick. I don't know what the fuck. I'm like trying to envision what you're telling me.
I'll tell you what the name is.
Don't knock the camera down like you did last time.
No. I'll bring up Steam. This game has been on. I've been waiting to play this game with Johnny for the longest, but I think I'd have a better time playing it with you.
I'm a little more excited.
Because I think we would react better. Because Johnny would just be like, "Oh, okay, I get it," and he'd be like, "Let's not do stuff like that," But when I say they give you choices, you'll have like 5 choices on the screen of what you should do.
Okay.
And you have like a 3-second timer to pick any of them. They don't give you time.
Is it specifically a 2-player game?
That one is, yes. I think you could play 1 player, but I'm not sure. But I know it's definitely multiplayer. 2 players.
The Dark Pictures anthology?
Yeah, that one.
That sounds familiar.
The Dark Pictures is it. There's like 2 of them.
That sounds really familiar.
Right here, it's
I heard these are amazing.
Dark Picture anthology, that's Little Hope, which is the one I haven't played.
Yeah, and then the devil.
It's this one, Man of Medan. And that's literally the first guy that you watch.
Okay.
Dude.
Yeah, I heard these are awesome, and they have a lot of really good actors that play the like the
amazing.
roles. Yeah, I heard these are awesome.
They're all like, you know, like movie scripted style.
Yeah, and they're all new too. Yeah,
and they did like the facial thing.
Yeah,
like, where
I love
they put
that.
all those little dots on their face so that they had
Love
full
that shit.
movement. Oh, dude, game's so good.
Love that.
I
Ashley Tisdale,
I don't know.
Will Poulter.
I don't know if two people have to own the game to play it, but I think you can download the
extension.
No, they have a demo version of it. You can download the demo, but play the full game as long as I have it.
Oh,
yeah,
that would be cool.
So,
if that's the case, we'll do it.
Yeah,
I really want to try it because you got me interested. Because, like, usually when I hear about games, or like you've seen my reaction when I hear about anime that you're describing to me.
Yeah,
I don't get interested until there's a hook.
Yeah,
there's no hook. It's just that the concept is so alien to me. Like that is an original concept.
Right.
That's awesome.
So I don't know anything for
beyond that.
Part 2.
Yeah.
But I played.
I saw a child control.
Dude, I was like, I cussed him out. I was like, why the fuck would you shoot the child? He's like,
I didn't trust it.
He's like, I don't know. I thought maybe it would come out and try to kill me.
Hey.
I was like, fuck. But it was just me crouching down because, like, my guy crouches down and he's like sneaking, running fast, and then he gets into the thing, crawls into it, and I'm like, so he managed to open the door, watch me get in the fucking thing and crawl. What I saw
was a monster.
Was like a monster / old man.
That's really cool, though. That's so cool. Yeah.
So
great concept.
Yeah, really fucking cool. So.
Yeah, I've heard great things about those games.
We should run it. I don't know. I doubt it'd be like a today thing. And
you need to sleep.
Do I?
You have work tomorrow.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay. I guess.
You're telling me you didn't get a nap after work either? Yeah, you need to go to sleep.
But you know how like we talk about.
It's almost 11. You need to go to bed.
But you know how like we talk about the podcast and I start off with low energy and then I immediately get like really into it.
You've been high energy the whole time.
I know, that's good.
It is good. That just means you're very tired, though.
No, I had time to do like my mellow stuff, right? Because like I cleaned the room, whatever, because it was way worse than what it is right now.
Yeah.
I cleaned the room and then I got to like sit at my computer and do all that art shit for a while. So I got to like mentally get myself back into it and like, you know, slowly pick myself up.
I gotcha.
Because I'm really excited to start up the other podcast.
I know you are.
Get it ready to go.
Yeah. That's great. I support you.
Thank you. Don't forget, guys. It is Manga Mindset. Look forward to it.
Now that I see what Dave looks like, it's all good.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
I'm irreplaceable.
You are irreplaceable. You are the face of this company. But yes,
you'll be the face of that company.
Don't worry about that. He just hasn't cut his hair yet.
There's no saving that, man.
And then, you know, he's got to like trim that side beard, you know.
You know who's been looking really good lately, and not in like a gay way I'm saying this?
Who?
Desmond Thomas, our employee. I don't know if you've seen him lately, but he's been working out. Okay, let me give you another example of how he looks right now. Do you remember when Bobby started working out? Bobby Terrell? Underwood?
Yes. And Bobby,
the change.
Good.
Yeah, the change is crazy.
Yeah.
He looks really great.
I do like, though, like his concept, because me and him went out one day and some dude was like talking to him. He was like, so do you fight or anything? And he was like, no, these muscles are fake. He was like, no, these muscles are fake. And then he's like, what? He's like, yeah, I work out to work out. I don't work out to fucking be a boxer.
To throw hands, yeah.
You know? And then the guy was like, damn, that's a shame because you look like you could box. And maybe just a little bit of training and you could be there. And he's like, do you just like want to whoop my ass or something?
Yeah, like I don't care. Yeah.
Like he just said that shit and the guy was like, maybe. I was like,
I think that is really weird. I think those people have a really low self-esteem. Like when I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen to the gyms I go to anymore because I specifically go to the climbing gym to be around that group of people, or I'm at my apartment gym because there's no one there. because like those people exist and they're really weird, and they're very young too usually.
And, yeah, it's just that weird thought. Like, why
are you challenging
why are you
me
challenging
to
a
anything?
random fucking person? Like, leave them fucking
I have a quick story. There was a time where I was working at the escape zone place, the escape room slash
it's a shame that
rage room place.
We never used you as like the escape room attendant because I feel like it would have been better.
Oh yeah, I would have made you guys
because we
had so much fun.
We got your one friend. I don't remember her name,
Chase,
but it was like a chunky girl.
Chase,
and she was like, she just sounded like she hated her job,
which is weird because she loved it there. That was weird, yeah. And I told her like, you guys are my friends, like get them going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like we were in there and like we got stuck on one of the puzzles,
and she was like, "That's not how you do it," or some shit like that.
Well, like
I could kind of hear her.
She was like, "Do you want me to just give you the answer?" And we're like, "No, not really, but we're trying to like get
like give us
and like can you give us like
us a lick, not like, the center of the Tootsie Pop."
And she's just like, "Yeah, fuck you."
You like that?
But she like wouldn't do it until like we had barely any time, and then she was like, "I'll just give you the answer for that one. Boom, move on."
But then you're not even halfway done.
Right. Yeah. We weren't even halfway done.
Right. It's not fun.
Then we started doing this really like long fucking one that like took up so much time. And when we finally got the answer for it, we literally only had like maybe 10 minutes left. And we're like, "Can you just give us the answer to the next one?" And then she was like, "Sure." Gave us the answer. And then she's like, "All right, you guys are out of freebies." And I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah, right.
Like how did that? Every other place that I've ever been to, you get like unlimited like assistance
because it's about the experience,
right?
You know what I mean?
It's about having fun and being willing to come to the next one.
Exactly.
I've never gone back to that place because they only give you 3 helps.
Yeah, why would you?
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like you don't.
Here's the thing: I don't mind if it's like a 3 help thing. I mind if it's not fun, and I'm not getting my money's worth.
Right? Because
they're expensive. They really are. Even back then,
it was like $30
before COVID. They were $30 per person is expensive.
Yeah,
for that kind of shit.
Like it's
very
cool.
expensive.
I get you have to pay for the room. It probably cost them a good amount of money to start it.
Sure,
you know, and they probably made their money's worth back.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, some places like building the contract. Whoa, yeah, like I'm sorry, I got a flashback because I thought you and I went, but it was me and John, and the escape room people.
Not my John, his John.
My Jonathan. We went to the, Erebus.
Yes.
Those twin brothers that own that place.
Yeah.
They own the escape room that's also part over there. The animatronics and the stuff that goes on is like literally next level shit.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of rooms where like 60 minutes for $60 is something that I without hesitation would pay for if I knew what was in it.
Right.
Because like it was like insane. We got a deal because we're escape room people too when we were going.
Yeah.
And like, we talk with the owners, have fun, blah, blah, blah. And we went to do one of their rooms, their Egyptian room. I don't want to give too many spoilers because I think you and I should do some of their rooms sometime with our friends and, Courtney and stuff.
I did their wizard room.
Okay, right. Exactly. The wizard room.
Really
not
nice. Super
great, but nice, right?
Yeah.
Everything's nice. It's very clean. Everything is
simple.
It feels
stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
It feels like you're actually in there for a minute. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So so I did their Egyptian room.
Their thematics was really cool until I broke the game.
That's part of the game, right?
I made it so that we couldn't win.
Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't you? I forgot. You told me you did something.
We had like these hockey pucks.
Yeah.
And
what'd you do? Didn't you put it in somewhere? And
there was this cage in the middle that had just enough a big enough hole for a hockey puck.
Yeah.
And I thought they were supposed to go in there.
No.
But you were supposed to just use this like fish hook or something. And at the bottom of there was like a magnet thing that would hook and it'd just be a key.
Yeah, I kind of remember.
It'd be like, the frog at the bottom of the well. And then you get a frog out of it. Right?
Never heard of that before, but I gotcha.
Some bullshit.
I get your reference.
Yeah. But
frog at the well?
You never heard that reference that there's a frog at the bottom of the well?
No.
You haven't lived life.
I know.
Because, what the frog sees is all the frog ever sees is the sky.
Okay.
And it dreams of one day escaping from, the well so that it can adventure and see the sky.
Okay.
Right? So like the story is that the well fills with water, giving the frog the opportunity to escape, and then he sees that the world is actually bigger than just that little circle he's been stuck in.
What a beautiful premonition.
Yeah. I learned that off of Air Gear.
What's Air Gear?
A very old anime about skating, but like the skates had like motors in them and they could go super fast.
Oh, okay.
Really cool anime. The manga, oh my god, so fucking good.
Nice. As it is. As it usually is.
Yeah.
In the Egyptian room, the pyramid comes out. Like it's a full pyramid. And you can go in it.
That's cool.
No, I mean like it. I can't even describe. It's the size of a house.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, it's crazy.
So I will say this: one of the other places that I've been to, it was like some mansion guy. This guy dies, and like in his mansion, he like left all these clues. And what happened is, you are hired by a family member to like break open his safe, right, and get all his money out and like, pretty much give it to him. But you have the option to just steal the money, right? So we go around looking, getting all the hints and stuff. It had 4 rooms. So like it was big as fuck. So we went from like the main room where it's just like his study. And then he had behind like this big painting, a door opens and you go in it and there's like this giant safe, right? And you have to figure out the code to get in there. So you have to like run around, whatever, get open the safe, and then inside the safe there's a panic room or whatever. So like you have to get into the panic room to get the final pieces to open up the safe fully, because there's still locked stuff
open
inside
up the
safe.
Bitches got a lot to say.
Yeah, dude. And then once you get it all,
Sorry.
Yeah. Then you get it all,
Sorry.
and then another door opens, but it's the exit door. You know.
Nice.
So it was really cool though, like that you'd go like from room to room.
Mm-hmm. I can't get over. Speaking of like going into a safe, I don't know why that popped in my head.
Yeah.
I can't get over when you and I and all of us, we did that a few weeks ago. We did that outside walk through haunted thing, and we went through the little tube.
Yeah.
It's just such a simple concept that I thought was so fun.
Yeah, going through that tube.
I don't know why, but like just going through that little tube just made it so interactive for me. We were already walking and just like, you know, enjoying everything.
Ourselves.
Yeah.
And then without a beat,
you're in.
That guy was like,
he just pointed and you were like,
I was like, opportunity?
Woo! So funny. When you dived in there, I was like, wow. Right, I was so excited.
No hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know if you can get a date or just bring somebody, but we're going to go to the haunted house for Valentine's Day. Me and Courtney already bought our tickets.
There's a haunted house for Valentine's Day?
Yeah. So Eloise or whatever is doing their own like Valentine's Day theme.
Oh, fuck. It's going to be good.
And apparently like they put a bunch of new stuff. They got a bunch of people. They're ready for it.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Is Eloise the asylum that's in Westland? Livonia?
I think so.
The one where I just recently went to it and it was amazing?
Yeah.
Like it's not the best, but it's like amazing.
But it's good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I do want to go.
Yeah. You should look it up.
I just hope they have better actors.
You can get your tickets ahead of time.
Right on.
And then I think you have to get them for a time frame. I'm not sure.
Maybe Sammy want to go.
That'd be cool.
That was one of the
I think she'd be a good person to bring because she just seems like...
Sammy's great.
She just seems like she'd be like... I don't want to say intimidated by it, but like she'd at least give like those authentic jump scares.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
That's what you want. You want
like
to find
I enjoy going
bounce.
with Courtney just because she does freak out
Courtney's
about
fun.
the dumb shit there. And I'm like, okay, cool.
No, she makes it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Courtney makes it fun. I had fun with her when we went to the when we walked around with the lantern.
Yeah.
We were like, you first. And she said, no.
And then the fucking guy, he was just throwing spaghetti at us.
That was really funny.
I was like, because like I saw something like
fly, yeah.
I didn't know what was happening, but I saw something land in your hair.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what the fuck?
And then I saw something go towards Courtney, but I didn't know what it was either.
Yeah. And I like pulled it out of your hair. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I get hit in the face.
I didn't know you got hit in the face.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is this noodles?
Hey, we have to remember where that one was that we went for the Christmas special.
Oh,
they did such a great job. And not to mention the owner was so nice.
We don't even have to remember because I have their fucking thing.
Very true.
So we always know.
We got to give them support this year.
Dude, I will recommend anybody to go to that one.
I'm so surprised I've never heard of it.
One, fucking amazing.
If their Christmas one is that good, their Halloween shit's got to be awesome. Crazy. Yeah.
Oh my god!
And they have escape rooms, they said, or something.
Yeah, they have escape rooms too.
We should try that.
So like off season, they do escape rooms. It'd be nice to see what kind they have.
Have you and I ever done an escape room together?
Not together. I think me.
Do you think we'd be good or chaotic?
Do
you think I'd yell at you?
Yes.
No, because you're good at when we play video games.
So like
when we play video games, I feel like you and I get really good.
So the thing is, every time I go to escape rooms, I divvy up the work.
As you should.
Because I don't like doing everything.
No. And not to mention that runs the clock.
And the biggest thing for me is I divvy up the work to the point that I don't want to do anything. I just want to watch everybody do it all.
And suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But I will at least do maybe 2 of the puzzles for myself.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a big task finder kind of guy.
Yeah, like
I'm a big like I'll find out and be like, you
get over here.
No, exactly. I'm with you. Yeah. Like I'll be like, hey, you're doing this.
I like
I'll
being
check
in
everything
charge of the people while they do it.
I want to do another fantasy one. I saw this one in California. I only watched it on YouTube. I saw one in California where it's a sword in the stone magic kind of thing.
Yeah.
We have to brew a potion, that kind of stuff. I know there's more in Michigan. There's got to be.
There's got to be. That sounds good.
Oh, we did do an escape room together, technically.
Oh, that stupid 3-second
stupid 3-second one.
It was a 5-minute one.
At the
Ren Fair.
Ren Fair. That's why I was like, no, I've done one with Kyle before.
Yeah. All we did was literally pull rocks out of all the shit that was just sitting on the floor.
And then we looked at the colors.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
And then we unlocked the door.
Then we got a key. Yeah. And then dragon eggs.
Yeah.
That was it.
It was just get the dragon eggs, escape. Okay.
That was fun.
It was very quick.
It was fun for how quick it was for $5. I don't care.
Oh, dude. $5, 5 minutes? Fucking run.
It felt fun. I mean, it wasn't like the worst thing I've ever done for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know.
Well, I don't know if that's the worst, but sure.
It was okay.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we should plan to do that soon, but we have to plan a hike trip with.
I do want to do the hiking.
Alfonso.
Not Alfonso.
I'm sorry, Alfredo.
Alfonso is my cousin.
That's right.
And you've never met him.
Okay.
And I don't ever talk about him with you, so I don't know where you pulled that name out of your ass.
I need you to calm down. All right, so my third eye is happening again.
Oh, okay, sure.
Can I have that mushroom?
No.
All right, so
it'll always be here for you to cherish. Look, it even has a little face.
I can't believe how close it is, because actually, like in my trip, the face was on the white part, like on the stem. Yeah.
That's how I would always expect it to be.
Right, like the body, the stem, everything was right there, and the head was just the head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But whatever. I like it.
No, I like it too. It's all right.
Very nice gift. Very thoughtful.
It's not quite my friend, so it's okay that I don't get to have it.
If it was what, green?
No, red.
Red?
Yeah, if it was a red mushroom.
I got you. Not like, I'll go get one for you. But
no, but like, yeah, you smell when I'm stepping in.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The backpacking is free. It's a very doable thing for us to do. We just need a weekend.
Are we going to do shrooms?
We could.
I think we would have to.
Depends on where we are. If we're just going west or northwest Michigan, that's fine. But if we go any farther, they're a little more strict and they'll lock you up if we're discovered.
Oh.
Like park rangers are no joke for no reason in northern Michigan.
Yeah.
Like not Upper Peninsula, just northern us, the Mitten. Like they're like, I've run into some people, like they got a fucking problem. Like, what's your issue? People are just living, man. And they're like, fucking pull over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like, I figured, like, if we did go, I think we would be okay, right?
No, we'd be fine. I'm just saying,
unless we take an extreme amount that we haven't done before, that'd be the only way that I think we'd be out of hand.
If it's in the evening and we have a fire going on, it's not a big deal.
Right. No, I'm just saying, if we weren't getting pulled over by the cops, and we were driving, I'd be like, yo, whip that shit out real quick. We gotta eat.
Which, we're not. We don't do that.
We would never. We'd have to eat
it. Remember when I put on the pirate music? That was so fun.
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That was
amazing.
The experience that it gave.
I don't want to do it again.
I will never forget.
But we'll never forget it, man.
It's something you can't unlive.
I'm going to say it at your deathbed. I'm going to be like, remember.
We once almost died at the age, very young age.
Very young age.
What was I, 29?
29 and 26.
Yep, 29 and 26.
You're going to be 30 this year.
Yeah.
In a few days.
Yeah. My birthday is February 6th, just so that you all know. So if you want to get me something, at least shout out a hello or something.
Fucking tell your friends about the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be the best birthday gift. Just get your friends to fucking watch us.
There it is.
Or complete strangers. Because, you know, as much as I try to, like, tell people to watch us, it's almost like they don't. But they do at the same time. Because our listening numbers still go up very consistently. But, you know, it's not as it used to be when it was fresh.
That's okay.
Yeah, we just have our consistent
still around
listeners.
Yeah,
that's all I care about.
I've been
consistent listen.
I've been watching and listening to a lot of shows lately, like podcasts and stuff, and nothing that about what we talk about. So it's all like, you know, hunting stuff or whatever, or stuff that I'm interested in, like whatever. And you know, a lot of the shows start with nothing for like a year, 2 years, and then they just skyrocket. You know, so it takes time. It's all good.
Oh yeah,
Shaka.
What are you doing?
Hey, man, let her live, man. It's all good. You hit me with that today?
Yeah.
And I was real happy.
Yeah.
You did one of these at the door? I was like, that's my guy right there.
Uh-huh.
I thought about that not that long ago. I was like, we should go to Hawaii. But it's so expensive, we can't.
Yeah.
But, like, if we had the money and time, we should go to Hawaii.
We get flight benefits. If we do. I pay the taxes. But
those are the only flights that are consistently missing seats. You will always get on a Honolulu flight.
Really?
Every morning when that flight comes in, it comes when you clock in. It comes at 6.
Well, either way, you have to. You're going to get on it because you're paying for your seat. Because you pay the taxes for it.
Yeah, but you could not.
No. You do pay the.
Oh, you do?
For Honolulu? No, you wouldn't have to.
Right. I thought it was an international
Sorry, I was thinking
thing.
International.
Yeah. For Honolulu, no. You don't have like the confirmation if you don't pay a little.
Yeah.
But there's always seats because there's only like 50 people on the flight every day.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know why? It's because it's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
But it's the time of your life.
But yeah, it's worth doing it. Fucking swimming with the turtles.
Fuck the turtles. You could.
Good.
You know what you got to do? You got to eat pig from Hawaii.
Okay.
Fresh hunted pig from Hawaii. Fucking crazy.
I'll tell you, fresh pig
crazy.
from Cuba.
It's actually, it's like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Island-born fucking pig is delicious.
Dude, it's a different breed, man. All
really
natural.
Is.
All natural. Just running out there. Tearing it up. Tearing up farms, tearing up corpses. Who knows what it's eating, but I'm eating it right after. I'm telling you, this whole time you've just been fucking with your hair. This whole goddamn episode is you touching your hair.
I've been enjoying it.
And that's fine. It's better than you ticking around and doing whatever the fuck you gotta do. No. But
so
I just wanted to say I've noticed it.
That's fine. You reminded me of it'd be funnier to explain this story with probably like my sister.
Okay.
Because in Cuba, for some fucking reason, next to my family's farm, like it's not on our farm, it's right next to it, there is a 20 foot, maybe 30 foot hole.
Why?
That is about...
Is it where the bodies go?
Is about the length of my house.
Okay.
Like literally...
That's huge.
Like, huge ass hole that's just in the ground.
That's called a crater. Yeah.
Why is it there?
Uh-huh.
I don't fucking know.
Is it like natural, like meteor impact, or is it like...
I don't know.
And that's not what I meant. I mean, is it natural or is it like a meteor impact?
I think someone man-made it.
Okay.
But I don't know why. Like, they never did anything with it. They've never, like... All I know is a lot of drunk people fall in there in Cuba.
That's what it's for.
And my cousin fell in there.
No.
And I remember because my sister was like... I got called to come help, right? I was at once... Like, so... My cousin's house is on the other side of that fucking thing. He doesn't have like a big farmhouse. He just has like a normal house, and then it's like a couple normal houses, and then another farmland house, couple houses, farmland house, right? But in between that gap is just a giant hole, and he fucking fell in it, and my sister had to run all the way back to the main house where our family is to fucking tell everybody. he fell in the fucking hole, and we had to go out there with ropes and shit and fucking pull him out, and he was too fucking drunk to hold on. So like someone had to jump in, hold the rope while we were all fucking
what's it for?
Struggling to pull him out. Dude, that hole was there for 8 years of my life. From what I know, a hurricane filled like half of it,
and
then it was still there, and then another hurricane filled it again, and then it was gone.
Wow.
So whoever the fuck built it never expected to get rid of it, you know?
Was it in between the houses, you're saying?
Yeah. That was land that was never anybody's. So
okay.
like they could have thought about like building a
That's what I was thinking. I was wondering if it was for a house.
Building a big house maybe.
Yeah, if it was for a septic tank, a basement, and then to build around it. Yeah,
they never did it, you know?
Interesting.
But literally the hole was like my house length, you know? Deep as fuck. And people would fall in that shit on the daily.
That's so funny.
And like it was always my family and like the family next door, like farm people would just come out and just, we gotta wrangle these dumbasses up, or they'd call the cops and be like, go save them.
Have you seen Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
I think in like the first season.
The first season, there's a stupid hole.
The hole, yeah. I think I was thinking of that when you're talking about it.
Same thing.
I gotcha.
Literally, like same idea, but that hole you could easily climb out of.
Yeah. That one, nah.
No.
Impact crater.
You were meant to stay down there.
That's funny.
And I don't know why, but every year it would be like someone in my family would be down there just sitting, waiting for help.
Just waiting. They're like, I'm in the hole.
Yeah, I remember.
That'd be the funniest place to throw someone in timeout.
I remember my oldest uncle, like, he was like, lovely old guy. He passed away a few years ago. Like 3 years ago, I think he passed away. Really lovely man. He sat in that fucking hole for a whole 24 hours.
Damn.
Because
so someone noticed.
He didn't have a phone. Nobody knew. And everybody was working, having fun, doing whatever. Because when we're there, we take people out. Right?
Yeah.
So at night, he fell in the hole. We didn't know. And we took all the house on an excursion to like some lake.
Yeah, yeah.
And we didn't get back until late night. We got back at like 8. And then when we got home, we started cooking. We stayed cooking for like 3 hours or whatever, doing whatever, and then eating with the family. And like it's like midnight, and we're like, "Where the fuck is he? He should have been home by now. Like, what's going on?" And we all started looking for him, and we found him just sitting in the hole. And he's like, "Hey, I've been down here all day. Help me! I'm so thirsty." You know?
Yeah.
And we're like, "Fuck! Get the rope." You know? Wild. But my sister has like the greatest story for that, because she almost fell in that hole with my cousin and everything. She probably pushed him.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking this whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, she probably got rid of him.
She probably threw that son of a bitch down there.
All right, brother, do you want to give us an outro?
I've talked too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all those in between, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Unapologetic Voices, as well as last week's episode, because this is all recorded in one session and we split it up into 2. Thanks so much for joining us again. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, recommendations, or stories of your own that you'd like us to give a shout out to, please reach out to unapologeticvoices1@gmail.com. We hope you're enjoying our content so far. If you are, please share, like, 5-star it, 1-star it. I mean, honestly, any review kind of helps, right?
Any review would technically help us.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Just fucking do it.
Give us your honest opinion.
As well, I know I've said this already twice. I'm starting up another podcast. I look forward to starting it. It's going to be coming out probably next week, but we're going to do the recording tomorrow. It is Manga Mindset. Look forward to it.
Fuck that shit. We got some art coming out as well, done by Kyle's friends. We're really excited to post that out on social media, so keep an eye out for that.
Oh, yeah. We have new artwork. We're changing our logo and everything. It looks pretty good. It's not fully what I like, but it's likable enough for me. What?
The coin is stupid.
The coin's fine. So, okay. So I told...
Thanks so much for watching. Stay unapologetic.